now.
Got a chance.
Okay, king 6 against
He
ace
sat
queen.
there all night, not really getting anything. Will he get lucky now?
Nice hand again.
3 of hearts, 10 of diamonds, 9 of spades.
So they're all
Good,
in,
nice.
and no help for either player there.
And Robert doesn't want to see any help. If it stays like this, Robert wins it.
Yeah, Robert could be laughing all the way to the bank here.
And Tony G will go out.
3 spades would have been happy.
If we lose Tony G and Torren, they'll be two of the pre-match favourites.
That will be amazing.
You owe me this one below, yeah.
Yeah, I owe you, but that doesn't work like that.
80,000 chips. You remember it?
Yeah.
And
I wish it worked like that. It'd be okay.
Robert's just reminding Tony G how he's put bad beats on him in the
3 of
past.
spades.
Well, that's given Cooper a
very
flush draw,
difficult now.
but it's not as though he needs it.
Still alive.
It does take away 2 outs, though,
Five.
from Tony G.
Diamonds.
And Tony G looks like going out here.
Probably.
He needs a card desperately.
He needs a king, and it can't be the king of spades.
Oh.
It's another 9.
9 of
Look at
diamonds.
that.
And Tony G's out. So Torren Nichols is out, Tony G's out, and Ralph Bird's out. There's 3 left.
Pleasure.
Yeah, I only know one word in Lithuanian, and that's izvikata, which means cheers. But I don't think he's going to want to have a drink with anyone in the next couple of minutes. He had rags pretty much all night, and I'm afraid he called a big bet. Put him all in with king 6
Can't
off.
believe I'm down. We used to. Bloody hell.
This is amazing. The bookies now will be counting their money.
Now we're going to start playing.
Yeah.
Johnny G was on the big blind there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay,
it's
just
the
one big blind.
blinds.
Ronnie's got a lot of money,
Yeah, it is.
It's over you.
but Cooper and Kalakis have
One
got
big
to
blind.
fancy their chances.
Well, I can't fault Ronnie the way he's played this evening. He's really surprised me. As I said, you know, before the game started, he explained how inexperienced he was. You know, we sat down, we had a little couple of hands, and he's a quick learner, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
No.
Or you're a brilliant teacher.
1750, I guess.
But you know, all the snooker players are suddenly, you know, turning to poker. You know, there's Stephen Hendry, Mark Williams, Matthew Stevens, Ronnie O'Sullivan, Jimmy White, Steve Davis. You know, they seem to love the game.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of playing with Hendry and Matthew Stevens. Got beaten by Hendry, but I beat Matthew Stevens, so I don't think I'm going to mess with Ronnie, though, in this form.
Actions on Sullivan.
Ronnie O'Sullivan to act
1500.
first.
All in.
Actions on Sullivan.
All in.
He's gone all in.
He's got the big slick. Ace-king.
Passed.
That's a
And
probably
pass.
legitimate move. What do you reckon? Pass and pass, pick up the blinds. Would you have slow played that?
Bit too big a bet, really. I would have gambled with that hand. You know.
And you're 15.
Ronnie's now asking Robert to take his glasses off, which I don't think is going to happen.
They don't make no difference, mate.
He's just explaining to Robert they don't make no difference.
Yeah,
The
you've
form
got
Ronnie's
them
in
at
tonight,
best, I got
I don't think it matters if he was wearing 3 pairs of glasses.
No, I think Ronnie could be playing Stevie Wonder and he'd still be able to do anything, or playing like Stevie Wonder.
Fast.
15.
All in.
Passed.
There we
All in.
go. Kalakis is making his move.
This is incredible.
Yeah, well, King Queen suited. It's a handsome hand.
1,000.
Half hour ago there was
17,
6 players
200
left.
more.
Now there's only 3 left, and possibly only 2.
Can O'Sullivan call? He's got 2 live cards.
Okay, cards
It
over.
ain't going to cost him much.
He's got a call. He's called it.
10-5
10-5
against King Queen.
and King Queen.
Any 2 cards can win.
No, if you like to. You like to.
Okay.
It cost me 200 then.
4 of diamonds, ace of hearts, 8 of diamonds.
2 diamonds for Kalakis. No help for Ronnie.
No 5 of diamond now.
Kalakis has got the flush draw here. Love to see a diamond to secure the pot.
Could be your comeback. 10.
3 of spades.
Give me a 10. Come on.
Ronnie can now hit a deuce for a straight. Kalakis wants a diamond for a flush. Or no improvement.
Be nice. Be lucky. Nice jacket.
Oh, Ronnie's wishing Kalakis luck. That's nice. That's a nice gesture, Ronnie.
Does he mean it?
I think he does. I think he's a gentleman, to be honest with you.
Oh dear.
Here we go. The tension's building, and
He's hit the deuce!
Oh my
Ronnie has
God.
hit the deuce for the straight.
O'Sullivan is made of gold.
This is incredible.
He is hitting these pros
Heads up.
out of the park like Ian Botham
My
hitting
man.
sixes.
I can't know when they do so.
Another one bites the dust. This is top viewing.
Money loves money, and look at that, Ronnie O'Sullivan. You can't see him behind those 50s. We started with 6 players. We're now down to 2. Can the man in second place, Robert Cooper, get his hands on the fat pile of 50s stacked in front of Ronnie O'Sullivan, or is the runaway train from Chigwell going to crush him like he has done all the others?
10.
Frankly, Anthony, there is only one way for you and our viewers who are watching live to find out, and that's to join us again in the partypoker.com Poker Den right after this short break. So we're down to 2. There's O'Sullivan. He's won 7 hands. He's got more than half the money. He's been betting a lot more than Cooper, and they've both won a couple of monster pots there.
$800.
Cool.
Well, that was cheap enough for Ronnie to call with a not very promising 10-2.
Check or raise?
Check.
We're going to see a flop for the first time between these two heads up.
Five of clubs, jack of clubs, and 3 of clubs. Your bet?
Ronnie O'Sullivan has been worshipping in the right church, hasn't he? Look
Yes.
at that. He's flopped a flush. Top pair as well for Cooper.
Check.
He's checked it as well. What is he doing, checking?
Well, I guess he's trying to entice Cooper to bet. And Cooper, with those 2 jacks,
If a club comes here, it's going to destroy O'Sullivan. It's going to shop the goods if a club comes.
that might give the game away. But right now, Cooper behind those sunglasses, he's wondering, what do I have to do? There's a wry smile. Is he thinking about an all-in here, Anthony?
I think he's trying to get a read on Ronnie, and as we know, it's very difficult to read Ronnie. He just sits there quietly, minds his own business, puts a little wry smile on, and has a little yawn. Makes out he's quite bored when he's, sort of got the nuts.
Ronnie is
That's
sitting.
checked.
He's sitting on the whole of the fireworks box now.
Waiting for the turn.
Okay, here comes the turn card.
Ronnie does not want to see a club.
I guess a perfect card for him would be the 8.
An 8 would be a good card. A jack wouldn't be a good card because obviously Robert still needs to improve. With 3 jacks, it'd be very hard to put the hand down.
Yeah. No, Ronnie wants something that's going to make Robert
10 of
put his
spades?
money in.
Check.
Check
Well, that maybe wasn't it.
I would.
and
He's
check.
checked again.
He's
I would
checked
put a small bet in there, Ron.
Well, the good news is he's unbeatable now. This hand's over, bar the swapping of money.
If a card come under a jack here, he might... Oh, no, it's a king, yes.
King of diamonds.
That might have saved Robert.
Yeah.
So
Ronnie's
bet.
got to have a bet at it now, surely, whatever Cooper